on Iverson.
Well, what a nice surprise, too, because you put Steve Francis on Iverson and you get two offensive guys liable to get in foul trouble, but Shandon Anderson playing defense on Iverson, I mean, that's going to be a test for Iverson, and I think Shandon Anderson likes to get on the D and try to stop a big score.
At guard, 6 foot from Georgetown, number 3, Allen Iverson. At guard, 6'3" from Michigan State, number 20, Eric Snow. At forward, 6'9" from Xavier, number 40, Tyrone Hill. At forward, 6'8" from North Carolina, number 9, George Lynch. At center, 6'10" from Wyoming, number 42, Theo Ratliff.
May have been the best coach for Allen Iverson at this stage of his career, don't you think?
Well, and I think Allen Iverson has matured in the last year and a half to 2 years, and he had it made in Georgetown, the paternal figure of his coach there, but I think they've butted heads a little bit, but it looks like they're finding each other.
And to get him to give it up a little bit more, he has still been able to score almost 19 points a game, but the other numbers on Francis are very respectable. He has almost 6 rebounds and 7 assists a game, and he had a 17 rebound game about 5 back. There's Iverson in the open court, got the jump, and boy, it didn't take him long to get his first 2 points tonight.
4 seconds.
Steve Francis in the NBA rankings. Iverson off the glass for 2. He has learned how to shoot inside.
And any other coach wouldn't want a guy to do that. What an opportunity to have a green light like he does. No wonder you get 30 every night.
There's a trap. Francis has it deflected by Ratliff. Iverson in the open court. Iverson to the basket for 2, and he's fouled on the play.
I mean, that's an unfortunate play for Steve Francis, but Iverson shows you the electricity that he has as a player, and he can sky. Steve Francis and he are 2 of the greatest flyers for their height in the league, but this is a tough play. Every guard gets caught in that situation. Iverson's not going to give it up.
You know, he's only 6'1", but he has worked so hard to learn to shoot over big people. It doesn't bother him. He doesn't get a lot of shots blocked, does he?
Not if he jumped 40 inches. I'd like to see that play. I'm impressed with the defense right tonight. That's a great move right there.
Well, there's Ratliff at the back door again with another block shot. That is quite a weapon to have, and Eric Snow takes it in for 2. He meshed well together. Francis walks it in, and there's another block by Ratliff. They're just continuing to challenge Theo Ratliff.
Is he 5th in the league, Ratliff?
Yep.
If he had enough games, he would be ranked.
That's right. Underneath. Iverson fakes the 3, gets in that little pocket, and hits the medium-range jumper.
You know, it's appropriate that Philadelphia were playing tonight because
changed the shot enough where he missed it. Now Steve will take another shot, and he hits a 3-pointer. Steve Francis with his first basket of the game. Thomas gets it over to Steve Francis. Rockets can play with it a little, not much. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Better go on, Steve. 4 seconds. He wasn't driving. He was shooting all the way. Steve Francis from way downtown closes the first quarter with a couple of trays.
Offense.
Trying to find the ball right now. He shoveled it over to Bullard. Iverson with a steal. Iverson down the court with a quick burst of speed for 2. Allen Iverson.
Interesting, though, he had Lynch down there ahead of him. He wasn't about to give it up.
This is a 3, long rebound.
I mean, this is just city basketball.
Oh, Iverson with a beautiful shot over Cato, and he really had to arch it to get it in.
Bryce has to take 1 dribble and get a shot.
Iverson knocks it out of bounds. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Steve Francis now will come in for Bryce Drew. And a long down court pass to Steve Francis, and he finishes it off. What a nice pass by Walt Williams.
The ball live, Big Miller and Shandon Anderson.
Iverson with a 3. Iverson better come out on him now. That's a 2-pointer, and that's the first Philadelphia lead since 28 to 26. Plays to pass English in Denver.
Oh, yeah.
Anderson puts it up. Oh, there he is. Stevie Francis comes dropping down from the ceiling. Over to Iverson now, and you look over, he's got 23 points.
And really, there haven't been any spectacular plays until that one.
Theo Ratliff went to the basket, and he is fouled on the play.
They got behind, had to take advantage. It's the way you get the game back. Got to strike fast.
Iverson working that baseline, puts it up for 2 more, and
now it feels like the rhythm is back.
Had to work up a sweat again, didn't
right. Just the speed is even with the 2 teams now.
Down to Olajuwon again, posting up, got Ratliff in the... Oh, what a beautiful scoop move by the Dream. In his 3rd NBA season, he's the starting point guard on the Eastern Conference All-Star team. ball. He gets a lot of medium range rebounds around that free throw line. There's the dream shake. Yes. Hey, man, what are we? Hey, have we gone back about 5 or 6 years?
He likes sitting there with those older guys during their halftime.
This is vintage Olajuwon. 14 points, and that was the old dream shake. Back to life. Timeout, Philly. Coutinho on Iverson now as he floats one up. Beautiful player. You know, you can't really shut him down. He jumped a little early.
Never time it. That isn't costly.
Iverson takes it to the middle for 2 and maybe 3. He's fouled on the play.
That's a 5-point play difference. To miss that rebound where Coutinho jumps too early, not get him to the free throw line, 5-point difference right there.
Timeout on the court. All right, we have a timeout on the court now as Cato will come in for Olajuwon. Steve Francis will check back in for Houston. 6:41 left to play. Rockets by 10. Oh, Francis with a great 360 to Cato for 2. Wow. Great penetration and a dish off.
Of the pick.
Snow has it in the open court. Coutinho, Mobley right there with him. And they get the basket anyway. 3 minutes left to play in the game. Iverson giving it up. And a whistle and a foul. Basket counts. Has it swatted away. Right back to him. Iverson floats it up and hit it.
Wow, what a play.
Woo, what a shot by Iverson. He has 35 points. And 17 and counting left to play. You know they're going to Iverson. Iverson floats it in. Floats it up for 2. 37 points for Allen Iverson. Now 106-101, a 5-point lead again. Iverson takes it, gets it back, puts it up for 2. 17 seconds left. Get it into Mobley again. Oh, Ratliff taking it to the basket. Cato blocks it from behind. That's 3 blocks in this quarter for Cato. Eric Snow puts up a 3 and he hits it with 4.2 left. Just get it in now. Throws it off the glass. It's tipped outside. And it goes out of bounds. It will be Houston's ball, and the game is over. Wow. The Houston Rockets have held on to win. Great basketball, I thought, by Rudy T to call for that foul, send them to the line, don't give them a chance to tie the game with a 3-pointer.